Hello, Scrappy Peeps. Suzanna here today for Scale It Down. This is Washi episode number 2, and this is the layout that I created in my Traveler's Notebook. This is the Elf Antics Notebook, and this is December 16th of last year. So I'm going to do a 2-page spread, and my Traveler's Notebook, the pages are sort of more ecru, and I want this white to go all the way across the page. And I am putting the letters directly into the white so that I have the negative removed and I can put some craft cardstock underneath. So I'm going to run that through my Big Kick and then back that with some craft cardstock. Even though I am using a magnetic platform, these littler, the finer detail dies, they tend to shift a little bit, so I am using some paper tape. This is actually medical tape. I'm a physical therapist and I have access to these things, so I am using paper tape to tape these down to the cardstock so that they don't shift when I run them through the plate there. And then I'm going to pull them up, as I said, and just put a little bit of cardstock underneath. And you can see that I pre-creased this ahead of time. Now, normally when I have things that go across 2 pages, I like to leave a bit of a seam. However, I wanted the contiguousness of this, and so I did not pull it up, or I didn't split it, so that it actually would run all the way through the notebook. And one of the things that you need to know when you do these kinds of things is that it does leave a little bit more, it takes up a little bit more bulk. When the notebook is closed, you can see that I have done something different than what I normally do, and the pages don't close as tightly as they would as if I had left a seam in there. So those are 2 pictures of Henry the elf with the gingerbread cookies that he brought for the kids to decorate. And I'm just going to glue them side by side on either side of the seam that will span the 2 pages. And then my idea was that behind this, there is literally 0 pattern paper on this layout. So behind this, I'm going to create a background out of my washi, and I'm literally going to put vertical strips of washi alternating between red and black and different widths of the washi to add some visual interest to this layout. Yes, there is a piece of Willow Boulevard over there to the left. I had thought about using it for a little bit of red, but really the washi is enough behind this, and it doesn't need that. Trim that down a little bit so that you can see more of the washi, and then I'm just going to mark where those tops and bottoms of the paper are so that I know how far I can extend the washi above and below. And I'm literally going to just run the whole width of the page rather than breaking off in the middle because it's easier, and this creates a super effective washi background. I can't tell you the brand names of all of these because I literally sorted, I just pulled it by color. I sort my washi in tubs, and they are sorted by color and or theme. So I have Christmas and Halloween as a theme, and I think those are the only themes that I have. And then all my other washi is sorted by color. And I'm going to go across the page there, and you can see different colors, different hues of red, and different widths. And I really like the way that the red and the black pop the picture. They're the same colors that are in the picture. And then the craft cardstock underneath gingerbread, and then the tag that I'm going to use on the right-hand side of the photo. Just tie everything together in nicely. The tag that will go to the right of the photo is, it serves no purpose. It's not a functional tag per se. It's not got hidden journaling underneath it. And then I'm going to go to my Xyron, and I'm going to run that piece of white cardstock through the Xyron there so that I can adhere it into the book. That is a tag from a Tuesday morning stash that I put on the left-hand side there, as well as these are some of the gold labels that came in that same collection. And I just put one one of the gold bits into the washi there above and below because it's about the same width as those washies, and the shimmer adds just a little bit of sparkle to the layout. I also put a thin layer of the red washi besides that black there, and again just to tie everything in together. So you have that horizontal movement of the white going across the page, but then you have that vertical movement of the washi as well as tied in together with those pieces to the right and left of the page there. So you can see how the page doesn't close as tightly. The white extended just a little bit past the page, which I would much prefer to it being shorter, and so I've just got my X-Acto blade, and I'm going to go in there and just trim off that little extra white selvage border that I left myself wiggle room to play with there. And honestly, that is going to be the bulk of the layout. I am going to do a couple of things off camera. I'm going to take 2 black enamel dots and put them on either side of gingerbread, and I'm also going to take that same really thin black and white washi that has the diamonds in it that I've used, and I'm going to extend that from gingerbread out to the sides, and it kind of creates a little bit of a shelf for that title to sit on rather than just having it floating there, and it ties in that white to the rest of the washi. So that, my friends, is my layout for today, pretty much. Be sure to head over to Simone's channel and see how she used washi today, and be sure to come back and check us out in the new year. We have a new series that we're going to start. It's called Sketch It Up and Sketch It Down, where we're going to share with you a sketch, how to use that on a 12 by 12 layout as well as in a traveler's notebook, and we would love for you to play along with us in the new year. So thanks for joining us this year. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Check out the close-ups, and again, don't forget to check out what Simone has to share with you. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Take care.